All right, time to take notes on Chapter 10, Lesson 2. Today, you're going to learn how to classify triangles based on their interior angles. Interior, larger word for inside, right? So, we're going to take a look at triangles' angles on the inside and classify them based on what types of angles they have. Now, to begin with, let's make this diagram or table in our notes, okay? While you're making this, right, you feel free to pause it and then listen to this after. I want you to look at the possible names. Wow, 6 different combinations. That's because it's a shape, and all for a triangle, right, no matter where you go, each letter is touching each letter. There's not a letter that doesn't touch another, like angles, right? All the letters connect to each other. I'd also like you to note the symbol for triangle is literally a little triangle. Isn't that cute? Okay, hard to forget that one, huh? But make sure you make that little symbol by it, because if you made this symbol, that would just mean an angle. Whereas if you make this symbol by the letters, that means it's a triangle. Okay. Now, down below, I'm going to do this activity. All you need to do is watch and make sure that you are paying attention and thinking right along with me. So, it says, identify right, acute, and obtuse angles in triangles. Materials, use colored pencils. Well, I've got a tool like that. Use the triangle color guide to color the triangles below. Okay, here's the triangle color guide. Red is 1 right angle. Blue should be 1 obtuse angle. And orange, 3 acute angles. Okay, well, like we talked about last time, right angles have that nice little special blue box in the corner. So they said any triangle with 1 right angle needs to be red. Well, I see a right angle in this triangle. I see a nice little red right angle symbol in this triangle. I see another right angle symbol in this triangle. And one more down here. Make sure you know, whenever it has that little symbol in the corner, that means it's exactly 90 degrees. It's a right angle. Okay, well that was kind of simple. Love it. Now let's look for blue. 1 obtuse angle. That might be a little trickier to spot. What we're going to do in class is we're going to use index cards or a corner of a piece of paper just to check and make sure whether it's an obtuse angle or not. So, if I had an index card, I would put it right in that little corner, right? I'd even probably make it a little bit closer. Let me try one more time here. Yeah, there we go, right? Say that was my index card, and I'm looking at this angle right here. Well, if that index card has is a square or a rectangle, has all 90 degrees corners, well, I see this triangle, the line is greater than the 90 degree angle. So it must have 1 obtuse angle, so I'm going to color this one blue. Let's see, let's try to find another one that maybe is obtuse. Well, this angle down here looks pretty large, not gonna lie. Let's try it out. Let's put a nice little square rectangle in there. Well, this one I can't turn the box of. So let's take a look at this angle. Whoa, whoa. If we put an index card in that, that would definitely be greater than 90 degrees. So this one would be an obtuse triangle. That would be blue. Let's look around. Ooh, look at this large angle down here. If we used an index card in this one, that would definitely be greater than 90 degrees too. So this is also being colored blue. Okay, that leaves us with a few left. Now, if we took our index card and we put them in these corners, right? One of the lines would be covered up because it would be smaller than or less than 90 degrees. So this would be an acute triangle, all acute angles. Same thing with the last triangle we're left over here. If we placed an index card and lined it up with one of the sides of the triangle in the corner, it would cover up the angle. So let's try it. I'm not sure this one is going to work. Yeah. Fortunately, I can't turn this little box symbol. But in class, we'll use index cards. If you put it in there, the index card would cover up one of those sides. So this is also an acute triangle. Now, this is what you need to make in your notes. A nice little table with the definitions of a right, obtuse, and acute triangle. Remember, an acute triangle has 3 acute angles, 3 angles less than 90 degrees. An obtuse triangle is a triangle with 1 obtuse angle, just 1. And a right triangle is a triangle with 1 right angle. Check out that symbol. It's there calling to you. That's a right angle. Must be a right triangle. Okay. So, check it out down here. Let's name these triangles and decide what kind of triangle it is. Oh, beautiful. Take a look at that. That is telling you right off the bat that's a right angle. So this must be a right triangle. Okay, and let's make our nice little symbol. Let's name this one DFE. Remember, there's 6 different combinations you could name it, but I chose DFE. Okay, the center one. Ooh, those are all acute angles in here. So, this will have to be an acute triangle because acute triangles have 3 acute angles. And I'm going to name this triangle XZY. Okay, last one. Take a look. Do you see an obtuse angle? Well, I know it's not this one. I know it's not that one. Those are both acute. Those are smaller than 90 degrees. But check this out. Whoa. See how it's larger than that square on the grid? That means it must be greater than 90 degrees. So this is an obtuse angle. Not obtuse triangle, excuse me. And I will name it MSR. Okay, it's time for your practice problems. Now, feel free to get a piece of paper or an index card and put it inside of these angles in each triangle to see whether it matches the corner of the index card perfectly. That means it'd be a right angle. If it's hiding behind the index card, one of the sides, that means it's an acute angle. And if it's larger than a corner of the index card, that means it's an obtuse angle. What you need to do for your practice problems, you need to draw, you really don't have to draw circles if you don't want, you could draw boxes, but you need to have 3 areas